All right, people. Now that we've handled our business and the Philadelphia Eagles are the 2024 to 25 Super Bowl champions, I think it's time we move on to the next order of business. And let's address all you people who've been talking down on my boy Slick Nick Sirianni. See, when Nick Sirianni first came in, he had a bit of an awkward press conference to start off. I'm not going to sit here and act like it wasn't a little awkward, right? It was a little weird. Let's check it out.
Next thing that's very important to me is that we build a smart football team, that we have a smart football team here. And I know we have the people in place to do that. The first part of being smart is knowing what to do. We're going to have systems in place that are easier to learn. All right, complicated to the defense or offense that they're going against, or the special teams group they're going against, but easy for us to learn, because we can put that, when we can learn our system and we can get good at our system, then our talent can take over. Less thinking equals talent take over, but we need to have systems in place, and we will have systems in place to do so.
This is a difficult one for me, but look.
See, they was laughing, right? So that press conference was 4 years ago, and coming out that press conference drew a lot of attention. People was calling him weird, a little awkward, shit like that. But he was able to take us to the Super Bowl. We lost. It was Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. It was pretty much to stop them, right? So last year, we started off to a great start again, and the team fell apart. And after having such a rough year, a lot of people started to talk, and a lot of speculation was in the air. Should the team fire Nick Sirianni? So Nick stuck it out. This year started off a little rough in the first couple of games, and the offense was a little stagnant in terms of the passing game, and the fans started to be a little bit uneasy about it, and you started to hear little rumors about possibly firing Nick Sirianni, getting Nick Sirianni up out of here. So when the season started to turn around a little bit, Nick went viral again, and this time he went viral because he decided he wanted to curse out some of the Eagles fans who he felt had been calling for his job. And now that he's doing his thing and things are starting to get back on the right track, my boy Nick has something to say. Let's check that out.
On the Philadelphia sideline, 2 road games coming up at the Giants, at the Bengals, while the Clips on the Philadelphia sideline, 2 road.
So pretty much he got into it with the fans, and this is what he had to say about it.
No, I'm just excited to get the win.
Were fans yelling things at you from the...
Just excited to get the win. Yeah.
We're interacting with some fans.
So people started, of course, judging him again, saying, yo, what's up with this dude? How you turning on your own fans and yelling at their fans? But I think after this Super Bowl win, we now have to give it up to Nick and say, Nick is the best coach in the league right now. And I don't care what anybody says. Oh, he ain't better than Andy Reid. He ain't better than this one. Yes, he is. And you know why he's the best coach in the league to me right now? Because Nick did it his way. Nick, when players have big runs down the field, Nick is running down the field with them. Nick is hyping up the crowd. He's hyping up the team. He's talking trash to the other team. He giving them all type of faces. And yo, Nick to me is a dope coach, because for me, you see a coach doing all of that, that gets you excited. You see your coach is fired up. You see your coach, like, other teams don't get to see emotions from their coach like this. You're not seeing this from most coaches. You ain't seeing Bill Belichick with a picture like this. This is what hypes up the team. When they come back to the sideline and Quinyon Mitchell was looking and he see his coach, he a rookie. He see the coach amped up like this. He's lit. Cooper DeJean, he's lit. Big play, Darius Slade. Look at your coach, bro. He not up there all acting like he better than y'all. He giving y'all the same energy that he asking y'all to put out there in the field. And because of that, we love Nick Sirianni, bro. Nick is the man, and people need to stop hating on Nick. I don't know, because he you know what I mean? Because he don't do it the traditional way. And that's what it is. And that's why I think he has to get his props now. Because he doesn't do it the traditional way, the old school way of emotionless coaching, or only acting like you these dudes' father and all of that. That's out. And I think he probably is ushering in the new wave of coaching. You got guys like him, Dan Campbell, homie, and the Texas coach, I think it's D'Amico Ryans. you have a new wave of coaches now where these guys are either former players or they're younger guys where they're not acting like these guys' fathers. They acting like, yo, listen, I'm here in this position, but I'm one of y'all and I'm in the mix with y'all, and that's giving a team the life and the energy. Andy Reid comes from the Eagles background. I love Andy Reid. To me, my favorite coach, best coach of all time. I put him over Bill Belichick because he didn't have a Tom Brady until now, and he had hella success before he got Mahomes. So for me, when I look at the whole picture of everything, I give it to Andy. But current day, I think last night, Nick Sirianni took the torch from Andy Reid, and like I said, he is currently the best coach. It's 3 minutes left in the game.
Here it goes.
And he about to get a Gatorade bath against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Guaranteed that AJ would be the one that wants to dump it on Sirianni.
Let's see.
And Devontae, and Sneaker way. Sneaker way.
Uh-oh. Good move there.
Oh.
Great maneuver.
A little okey doke.
The best shower Nick Sirianni will ever have.
Oh, man.
Y'all put some respect on Nick Sirianni's name. His team clearly loves him. His players is inspired to work hard and play hard for him. And that's over, man. It's nothing else that you can really say about my boy. Let's check out what he said after the game about being accountable and his growth as a coach. Mind you, he only been the coach for about 4 years. They hired him in 2001, and we've been to 2 Super Bowls. Take it away, Nick.
The greatest team sport there is, and you can't be great without the greatness of others. I've said it about 30 times today already. It takes everybody. I laugh sometimes like, hey, well, they're so stacked as a team. That's what good football teams do, right? Good football teams are stacked as teams, and we're a stacked team, and it took every bit of us, and it took all our players, it took all our coaches, it took Howie in the front office, it took everybody, Mr. Roy, the whole organization. Well, it's the best team sport there is. You can't be great without the greatness of others.
What was the growing moment for you?
The daily grind, all the hard work, that's what you remember. We'll remember this, but it was the ups and downs, embracing the adversity, and getting better from the adversity. I think the thing is, when you go through adversity, when you go through criticism, because you have to hear it sometimes when you do the media, that's something that I can always teach my kids when they go through adversity for the rest of their lives. I'm grateful for the adversity. They're the best, right? You can still win championships with the run game and defense, a great pass game as well. So,
Coach, congratulations.
All right, we got a
So yeah, time for everybody to give Nick his props. No more hating allowed. Our team is incredible from offense to defense. We got stars from beginning to end. The defensive line, the defense held it down all year. Saquon was such a threat that they focused so much on stopping him that they couldn't do nothing but focus on stopping him. And we had the passing game open up tremendously. Yo, it was a beautiful thing. And let's run it back and keep it going. Saquon didn't have a huge game, but he didn't need to. Over the last 2 games alone, in the NFC Championship and the Super Bowl, we dropped 95 points in the last 2 games alone. This was the best team in the NFL this year. There was times where I thought the Lions might have been the best team. No! There was times where I thought the Chiefs might have been the best team. No! There was times where I thought the Vikings had chances where they looked like they might have been the best. No! When it all came down to it and everybody was tested, the one that stood the test was us. 55 in the NFC Championship game and 40 in the Super Bowl. None of these games was even close. I knew it was over from the time Patrick Mahomes went to the sideline and stuck his bottom lip out. I said, oh, we got him. Shout out to Saquon Barkley. I'm going to let him wrap this video up because he had the best moment that there possibly was in this whole thing.
To get as loose as you can get.
You got to remember, Saquon was traded. Well, he wasn't traded. He was let go by the Giants when they told him to go out there and test the market. And look at my boy right now, celebrating with his coach and with his team, lit, because he got his first Super Bowl when he been with the Giants for 4 years and only won 1 playoff game. That's the difference when you get with winners. Now, as I was saying, Saquon is the star of this season. So let me wrap it up. with some words from Saquon himself.
Funny story with her, when I told her that we're going to be going to Philly, she kind of just like, does that mean we're going to win now? And I just started smiling at her. I was like, hopefully we're going to win some more games.
Your daddy won a Super Bowl. Yeah. He's so excited. Yeah. What do you want to say to him?
Congratulations, my favorite.
Yes, indeed. For the second time, the Vince Lombardi Trophy is headed to Philadelphia. Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59.
My daughter, funny story.
There dare to be Fly Eagles Fly. We got the parade coming on Friday. Philly gonna be lit. Shout out to Gilly the King, Meek Mill, Kevin Hart, all of the Philly Eagles supporters and fans and the Philly faithful. This was our year, and it was an amazing year, an amazing ride. Till next time, I'm going.